ערב שבת חודש, פרשת VaEthanan, תשפ"ג. The שיעור will be לעילוי נשמתה טהורה של מרת לאה בת וירג'ני מהדב, עליה השלום, רוח השם תניחנה בגן עדן, אמן. Twice we see in the Torah that the Torah wrote עשרת הדיברות. In Parashat Yitro and also in Parashat VaEthanan, our week's parasha. When we look in the two versions of Aseret HaDibrot, we see that we have several changes. We will not explain now all the changes, but a main change I would like to speak about. In the first Aseret HaDibrot, in Parashat Yitro, when it comes to speak about Shabbat, the Pasuk says there, Zachor et Yom HaShabbat tekadoshu. While in our Parashat VaEthanan, the Torah used a different verb. Shamor et Yom HaShabbat lekadsho. Another change. It has to do with the Shabbat. In Parashat Yitro, the Torah wrote a reason why we have to keep the Shabbat. And the Torah says there, Ki sheshet yamim asa Amonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, ubayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash. Borei Olam stopped working on the day of Shabbat. And because of this, we have also to keep the Shabbat. While in Parashat VaEthanan, the reason that the Torah brings why to keep the Shabbat, says the Pasuk, V'zacharta ki eved hayita be'eretz Mitzrayim, vayotzi'acha Amonai Elohecha misham, etc. And then the Pasuk finishes, Al ken tzivcha Amonai Elohecha la'asot et Yom HaShabbat. Different reason. But here, in the first Aseret HaDibrot Parashat Yitro, the reason is why to stop doing Melacha on Shabbat. And here, the Pasuk speaks about positive things, la'asot et Yom HaShabbat. And we have to understand why and what happened here. About the change between Zachor in the first Aseret HaDibrot and Shamor in our parasha, the Gemara in Masechet Shvuot, in Daf Kaf Amud Bet, the Gemara speaks about it. And the Gemara says there that because of this change, you have to say that Shamor v'Zachor b'dibur echad ne'emru. Both of them were said by Borei Olam at once. This is something that a miraculous thing that no one can understand it. Borei Olam spoke two words at once, and also Am Yisrael heard the two words at once. This is against the nature. A person cannot hear two words at once. And the Gemara explains why it was done. Says the Gemara to teach us a hekesh between Shamor to Zachor, to compare the Shamor to the Zachor, to the Zachor to the Shamor, and to tell us that women are obligated to do or to hear Kiddush on Shabbat, mitzvah mideoraita, from the Torah, from where it's being learned, from the hekesh between Shamor and Zachor. Women are exempt of mitzvat aseh shehazman gerama. Every mitzvah that has to do with certain time, women are exempt. Therefore, comes out that women should be exempt of doing Kiddush on Shabbat, because Shabbat is mitzvat aseh shehazman gerama. Says the Gemara, nevertheless, the Torah wanted to teach us that women are obligated to make Kiddush on Shabbat. Why? Because they are obligated in the mitzvah lo ta'aseh of Shabbat. Lo ta'aseh has nothing to do with Zman Grama or not Zman Grama. Even mitzvah lo ta'aseh shezman Grama, women are obligated. And since the pasuk says Shamor et Yom HaShabbat lekadsho, means to say refrain from doing melacha, and since women are obligated not to do melacha on Shabbat, therefore everyone who is in the love of not to do is obligated with the mitzvah aseh to do. So women are obligated not to do melacha, they are obligated to do Kiddush on Shabbat. We saw, as the Gemara says, that both Zachor and Shamor, bedibur echad, where they were said bedibur echad to teach us this halacha. There is a proof to this. Explains the Malbim, and according to him, we will understand the second question, the second change that we saw, that in the first Luchot, in the first Aseret HaDibrot, the Pasuk gave a reason of Shabbat, כי ששת ימים עשה השם את השמיים ואת הארץ, ויום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. And in our parasha it says, זכרת כי עבד היית במצרים, ויוציאך השם אלוקיך משם. And the pasuk says, על כן ציווך השם אלוקיך לעשות את יום השבת. The Malbim paid attention that the obligation and the reason don't fit. Why? In Parashat Yitro, the pasuk says, "Zachor et Yom HaShabbat lekadsho." Zachor means mitzvot aseh. Remember, fulfill. What is included in Zachor? Kiddush, eating on Shabbat. What's the reason for this? ששת ימים עשה השם את השמיים ואת הארץ, ויום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. The reason is because בורא עולם didn't do מלאכה. Because of this, we have to fulfill מצוות עשה, זכור. And if we look in our next parasha, the pasuk says, שמור את יום השבת לקדשו. שמור means not to do מלאכה. And what's the reason? Because בורא עולם obligated me לעשות את יום השבת. To do, מצוות עשה, like to do kiddush. The obligation and the reason don't fit. Therefore, says the Malbim, there is no question. Why? because Shamor וזכור בדיבור אחד נאמרים. Both of them were said at once, so there is no difference between the reasons, because both of them were said together. So the pasuk proved the two reasons, but there is no difference what reason is first and what reason is the second. But still, we have to understand about the Zachor v'Shamor, that they were said b'dibur echad, because we see that we have in the prayer on Erev Shabbat, there is a poet that was written by Rabbi Shlomo Alkabetz. Rabbi Shlomo Alkabetz, he was a poet that lived around 550 years ago. He lived in Tzfat in the time of Maran Bet Yosef, in the time of Ari HaKadosh, and in the time of the Rabbi Moshe Alshech. Maran Bet Yosef was the posek. Ari HaKadosh was the Kabbalistic rabbi. Rabbi Moshe Alshech was the Darush rabbi, and Rabbi Shlomo Alkabetz was the poet. And he wrote the famous poet, Lecha Dodi. If you will look on the poet, you will see, look on the first letters, you will see there that all the paragraphs that he wrote in the poet, you have the word Shlomo HaLevi. Rabbi Shlomo Alkabetz was a Levi, and he wrote, hid his name in the poet. This was famous at that period of time, so that the poet hints his name in the poetry that he writes. This is called acrostichon. So Rabbi Shlomo Alkabetz, he wrote Shamor וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו קרע מיוחד. המוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. He changed the order. Because Parashat Yitro, we have זכור את יום השבת לקדשו. Parashat VaEthanan, שמור את יום השבת לקדשו. And Rabbi Shlomo Alkabetz changed the order. And he said, instead of to say זכור ושמור, he said שמור וזכור. If you will tell me, you know what? He wanted to put his name in the poem, and therefore he should have started with Shamor, because the Shin is the first word of Shlomo. And the Mefarshim paid attention to it, and he said if this bothered him, he could have said Shabbat Shamor et Yom HaShabbat Vekadsho. He could have started with the word Shabbat, not to start with Shamor v'Zachor v'Dibur Echad. He could have said Shabbat Shamor v'Zachor v'Dibur Echad. Yishmi'anu Kela Miyuchad. Therefore, we can say that there is Rabbi Shlomo Alkabetz wanted to strengthen the idea of the Gemara that Zachor v'Shamor were said b'dibur echad. How did he do it? And we find in the prayer, in the evening and in the morning, a contradiction. When we are talking about Am Israel, that they crossed the sea and the Egyptians drowned in the sea. In the morning, we are saying, V'yam suf bakata, v'zedim tibata, v'didim avruyam. Yam suf bakata, you split the sea, Zaydim Tibata, the Egyptians drum. Bididim, Am Israel, the Yedidim of Hashem, friends of Hashem, they crossed the sea. So first of all, Egyptians drowned, and then Am Israel crossed. And when we look in Filat Arvit, we are saying the opposite. We are saying over there, Hama'avir Banav Ben Gizrei Yam Suf. First of all, Olam crossed Am Israel between Gizrei Yam Suf, between the paths of Yam Suf, Et Rotfehem Vetzonehem Bitomot Tiba, and then the Egyptians drowned. So there is a contradiction. The explanation to this is built on the Ibn Ezra. Ibn Ezra says that Kiryat Yam Suf was Pele betoch Pele, a wonder in a wonder. While Am Israel were crossing the sea, at that moment the Egyptians drowned. Every step that the Egyptians, a Jew is doing forward, behind him, and the Egyptians drown in the sea. So explain Reb Hanoch Zundel, Ben Rabbi Yosef, he wrote a Perush on the Siddur. It's being written in the Siddur Otzar HaTfilot, a very thick Siddur. Over there is a Perush which is called, I think, Anaf Yosef. And over there he says that the author of the Tefillah wanted to show the wonder that both things happened simultaneously. While Jews are walking in the sea, Egyptians are drowning. How did he do it? He says that one time he wrote, first of all, Am Israel crossed, and then the Egyptians drowned. And then he wrote that the Egyptians drowned and Am Israel crossed. Because since both things happened together, so there is no difference in the order, what was before, what you mentioned before, because both things happened simultaneously. If I will walk in the same steps of Reb Hanoch Zundel, I will be able to explain what Rabbi Shlomo Alkabetz did here in Lecha Dodi. He wanted to strengthen the idea of the Gemara that Zachor v'Shamor v'Dibur Echad ne'emru, both of them were said simultaneously together. And therefore, the Torah wrote in the beginning, Parashat Yitro Zachor, and then in Parashat VaEthanan Shamor, Rabbi Shlomo Alkabetz, he changed the order, and he said Shamor v'Zachor, because if both things were said together, so there is no difference if I'm saying Shamor v'Zachor b'dibur echad, or Zachor v'Shamor b'dibur echad. And with this, Rabbi Shlomo Alkabetz strengthened the idea of the Gemara. Zachor v'Shamor b'dibur echad, and he wrote Shamor v'Zachor b'dibur echad. I want to wish everyone Berekat Shabbat Shalom. And with Hashem, I hope to meet next week. Shabbat Shalom.